Good evening, Internet land. My name is Kip. This is America Bumper to Bumper, and, well, actually, this is Buy It or Boot It on America Bumper to Bumper. So, I don't know if that actually went through, so I'm going to say it again. Why not? My name's Kip. This is America Bumper to Bumper, and you are watching Buy It or Boot It. Buy It or Boot It, for anyone who's watching this in replay and doesn't know what it is a show live stream that we go on to Facebook Marketplace. We'll take 3 zip codes this week, being Banning, California, Jamaica Plains, Massachusetts, and Rock Hill, South Carolina. And we will pull up Facebook Marketplace. We'll put in a price range, and then we look at cars in that price range, and you guys tell me whether you're going to buy it or whether you're going to boot it. So let's pop this up. We're going to wait for another minute or so for somebody to pop in here. And once we have that, well, now, unfortunately, you can't wait for everybody. So you guys give me a price range.
$2.
Thanks.
Let's go 500 to like $2,000.
500 to $2,000.
Yes, in California.
All right, Banning, California. All right, let's do it. We are checking out $500 to $2,000 vehicles in California, and we will start scrolling through here. Oh, I don't want to do that because I can't see that. Okay. And we're going to do one other little change before we get started here. Gonna get rid of that. There we go. All right. Let's take a little scroll through the vehicles here. Oh, I found my... Honey, can we go to California to buy something?
What did you find?
Bourbon.
Oh, man. You found bourbon?
Yep.
Not suburban.
Yes. A suburban.
Suburban.
Woohoo. Well, take a look at this old Vista Cruiser. 66 old Vista Cruiser.
66?
66.
Wow.
And nice thing is, Banning, California looks to be somewhere near, I'd say, like Death Valley, because it's very dry and sandy looking. So, all right. Let's look what we have here. 66 old Vista Cruiser, $1,500. Desert Center, California, full restoration project, but oh so fun to cruise in when it's done. $1,500 of best offer, clean California title with lien sale. Okay, $25. Check out all cars at blah blah blah. All right, let's look at the 3 pictures. Oh, the nice thing is all the glass looks to be intact for the Vista part, and the engine looks like it's got something growing in it. Seamus, be quiet. Not a ton of pictures, which is unfortunate. The few pictures that are there don't really give you a good indication of what the car really is like, but they do say it is a restoration project. So $1,500. I would not be a buyer unless I had a ton of money to put into it. But you guys make sure to put down in the comments below when you're watching this whether you would buy the old Vista Cruiser or whether you'd boot it to the curb. Scroll through and start looking for another car to dismantle. Let's see. Why don't we take a look at this Volvo 91 740 sedan. 740 turbo sedan. All right. The 91 740 sedan, $800. It's got 303,000 miles on it. Runs and drives great, needs smog and registration. Has lots of miles at 304, but also has lots of new parts. Head gasket, timing belt, water pump, as well as front suspension components and recent alignment. Have receipts. 800 or best offer. All right, let's take a look through these pictures. Like the rims on it. $800 car. You can't have a perfect interior, but Volvos are not terribly hard to come by, so replacing those with some like 850 seats or something like that wouldn't be that big of a problem. A little smuck up there on the head near the headlight, but not too bad. And we've got some other pictures there. I don't know, guys. For $800, I'm in. I am a buyer. Yeah, so that looks like a good one for me. I would buy it. You guys make sure you put down in the comments whether you'd buy that 91 Volvo 740 Turbo for $800. What else we got we can look at that's interesting? Let's look at the 71 Ford Thunderbird with the suicide doors. Definitely looks like it is another project car, but not bad. 70 Ford Thunderbird, or 71 Ford Thunderbird, Moreno Valley, California. Says 34,000 miles on it. I bet you it's 134, but we'll go with it. This car is very rare. Not in a hurry to sell car. It is complete with a 429 Thunderjet under the hood. Suicide doors. Interior is shot, but the car is all there. As of now, not running, but it's a project car. Not many of these out there. Clean title, motor, cranks. And 2 pictures. Yeah, from this distance, definitely looks like the interior is a bit on the trash side. But to be very honest, hey, Sean and Lilithix, thank you for both being here. I really appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'd buy that for the yard art. I actually never knew that there was a Thunderbird. I knew there was 4-door Thunderbirds, but I never knew that they had suicide doors on them. So that's pretty cool. So $800, not too bad. All right, so I'm going to scroll back up to the top of the page for you guys that just wandered in. And if you guys see something that you want to take a look at, yell it out to me so then we can do this up. And so for you guys that just joined us, we are in Banning, California, or Banning, California, and our price range is $500 to $2,000. So we're down at the low end of the scale for this week. And we have taken a look at the Vista Cruiser already. On the Thunderbird, the 429, absolutely, that's definitely worth $800, especially because it cranks. What's rust colored next to the truck? Right, this one, the Vista Cruiser. This is one that we actually started to show off. I can go through it again with you if you'd like. Only a few pictures on it though, which is a bummer. 66 Olds Vista Cruiser, $1,500. No, not that one. Okay. Up further. All right, this one. So the 71 Ford. Looks like it was an old Pinto race car. No pictures on it though. Yeah, that Pinto is definitely driven hard, that's for sure. You want an old Pinto race car, $600. I don't even think it said whether there was an engine in there. Nope, just a Pinto pony stock. Yeah, she's rough. She's definitely rough. All right. Caprice, I don't know, there's a Camaro rims or what's on that, but interesting. Road hard, but yeah, absolutely, definitely, Sean. That's a hard one to look at. But then again, we're in the price range of hard cars to look at. Oh, my phone, small screen. Gotcha. All right. Do my best to make sure that I get you all the information that you want. Let's see. Some you don't see many of a 5 Series wagon. All right, we'll go take a look at this 63 Chrysler Imperial. Needs complete restoration. Engine runs, the car moves. All right. Excuse me. Hair or something. Anyway, 63 Chrysler Imperial, $1,800, 89,000 miles, auto. Let's look through the pictures. Floating headlights. Hey, look, oval steering wheel way before the Corvette had one. All right. $1,800. That's definitely a project. There's no way that Mercedes is actually $1,234. Let's see what you can get for $2,000 in California on a old G body. All right, we got 84 Cutlass, $2,000, 86,000 miles. SL Coupe two-door, good, expensive to fix. Okay, I'll be collecting yard art for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, another car that's been run a little hard. All right, we're gonna do something else a little bit. Let's go. All right. So we can find with a little bit more money to spend. Gosh, an 84 Chevette. Haven't seen those things in forever. '82 Toyota Tercel, not bad looking. What in the utter? Let's take a look at a Suburban, but not a regular Suburban. Will we? Well, let's see. Gotta go back down to it. Apparently didn't like that. A Plymouth Suburban. Yeah. Old car left. CK. Old car left column. Dodge Dart. There we go. Yeah, 64 Dodge Dart. 89,000 miles. 65 Dart, 318. Belonged to my dad. Plan to fix it up, but just don't have the time. 4K. Okay, well, I don't know if you dropped it to 2,500 or whether he still wants $4,000, but let's go through it. Anyways, we'll look at the 5 pictures that he has up. Nice patina on the car. Looks like a much more modern interior. Love the old Mopar. Is kind of, yeah, I wouldn't pay $4,000 on that. No way. 2,500. That would definitely be more in line with what I would be interested in, knowing that it's a runner, but that 45 or $4,000, no way. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. It's like old Crown Vic. Looks like something that used to be in the old Nope on interior. Definitely was not classic Mopar interior. Definitely looked like something out of a K car. It's kind of weird. All right, let's take a look at this 66 Buick, and then we'll, if you guys see something, we'll 17 or 18 Lincoln Continental. Absolutely, those cars are great. Very good looking, and it's too bad that the not a lot of people are buying them or want them, which is surprising. It's a good looking car. I think it is slightly overpriced, but all right. So we're going to look at this 66 Buick. It's an Electra 225, 78,000 miles, a 445 Wildcat engine, runs excellent. Original interior is excellent condition, no rust. California car, one family owned. A little paint, and you can have a really cool classic that looks and drives great. 2,800 bucks. Wow. Let's look through these pictures. You know what? What I'm seeing so far, I don't know that I'd do anything to the, maybe just, looks like it could use a wash, but I'm not sure that it needs much else. Yeah, I mean, this car's wicked nice. Yeah, throw some clear coat over it and just drive it as is. And at 2,800 bucks, this thing's a deal. The steel. Beautiful looking interior, at least this front picture. Oh yeah. Waves on the rear quarter. Let's we'll go back and check that out in a second. What?
Oh, sorry, carry on.
Well, you're. Let's go back and. I don't know. I think it's just dirty, but oh, okay, I see it from this angle. You know, it's not. It's still not terrible. For what you're getting, you know, good running. You know, 54-year-old car. I think it's respectable and very. Yeah, maybe it has been hit, but you know, if I bet you that, you know, if you were to, you know, get it at 2,500, I don't know. I'd be a buyer at 28, even if there's a possibility that it has been, you know, hitting the rear quarter. I'm not sure about that. I mean, because this, go forward in a couple of pictures. That, you know, there is that little scratch or something. It looks like it's right here. But if it had been hit, this would all be, you wouldn't have this clean line down the, you know, panel here or down there. But anyways, I'd buy it. $2,800. I think that's a deal. All right, we're gonna do one more car here in California. Then we're gonna head off to Jamaica Plains, Massachusetts. What do you guys want to look at here? No. What do you guys say to 79 needs Datsun 510? Look at this, and then if you guys come up with another one, we can look at that, and then we'll head off to Massachusetts. If you guys don't say something, we're just gonna head out there after we look at this. All right, 79 Datsun 510, trade or sale. 4-speed stick shift running car, no issues at all. 100% stock engine and interior. I like the placement of the radio. That's kind of cool. Now, does the car have only 67,000 miles, or does it have 167? We'll have to be the judge. 1952 cc engine, revving out at 5,200 RPM. That's kind of a cool little tag. I wish more cars had that. Interior is a little dirty, but you know, it is a 41-year-old car. Overall, not terrible. $2,500 for a 79 Datsun 510. If it's actually got 67,000 miles, I don't think that's a terrible bad idea, you know, bad price for it. If that's you know, been rolled over and it's 167, still looks in decent shape, but I'd have to probably double think it. So you guys let me know what you're thinking in the comment section while I switch us over to Jamaica Jamaica Plains. Jamaica Plain. Now, being the Northeast, I'm sure we're going to see a lot more rust on these cars. Let's I'll slowly start scrolling through here. You guys let me know when you see something that catches your eye. Some you don't see a lowered Suzuki Samurai. There's no way that Blazer is $1,200. Anything that catches your guys' eye yet? White car, second column. Lincoln Continental or the Mercedes? This one? Ah, the Lincoln. Okay. Yep. Cool. All right. We are looking at a 72 Lincoln Continental, $1,800, 94,000 miles. Continental Mark IV, runs beautifully, doesn't drive due to non-brakes and radiator leaking. $1,500. Oh, they dropped the price. Let's take a look through the four. We'll go with the Lincoln Town Car right after this, Lolytics. That's got to have probably maybe a 460. Definitely looks like a big one. Yep, like I say, New England, rust there on the door pretty bad. So for the right person, I think that would be a decent buy. Love the old head. Yes, yep. These old, big old boats are definitely in my wheelhouse too. All right, let's find that Lincoln Town Car. Is this the one you're talking about, Lolytics? Or was there one that is further down that I scrapped one just like it? Yeah, these things are, you can find one in good condition, not terribly bad, but finding it in the condition is what's the thing. So anyway, we've got an 88 Town Car Signature L sedan. It is got 66,000 miles. Let's see what the seller description says. Museum vehicle. New alternator, tires, starter, freshly undercoated, very clean car. Frame is immaculate. Few rust spots on the body, but just surface rust. Full LED conversion, daily driven, runs and drives fantastic. No rust to sell, blah, blah. $2,500 on this old Cadillac, or old Lincoln, I should say. Unfortunately, if this is daily driven in New England, it's not going to be that clean for long. Unfortunately, I don't know about New Hampshire because I believe this is in New Hampshire, but I know Vermont we use saline solution for control or ice and snow on the roads, and that stuff is just killing our cars. Even new cars, the rust is becoming a problem. White car, blue interior. Hey, I actually kind of don't mind what they did with the engine. It's nice that it's got a 5-liter EFI engine in it, which is what I'd love to have in my Lincoln. It's too much. Yep, I do agree. Yeah, $2,500 on an '88 Lincoln Town Car. Oh, really? What brings you? I actually live in Vermont, so I know, like I say, all about So where are you heading in New Hampshire? All right. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pick our next one while you guys look through what's available. Let's see. What the heck? Let's take a look at this AMC Rebel sedan. 67 AMC Rebel sedan for $1,100. Wow. 83,000 miles on it. And it says solid, classic, antique that runs well, brakes work well. Drive the car to shows this spring. Car can only get better. 67 Rebel for $1,100. Wow. Now I got a little bit of body damage on the. Oh, you're in Missouri. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we've. I actually was in Loudon actually now it's about 5 years ago for my job. I used to be a Toyota salesman, and we were at the Speedway testing out cars that were being released. So that was a lot of fun. I had family that lived in Concord as well. So best of travels to you. I hope everything goes well on your trip up here and you don't run into any weather. All right, let's look through these pictures of the 67 Rebel. Not bad. I mean, there's some decent rust on the bumper, but that's, I don't think, too terrible. Rust on the roof, or we'll just call it patina. What happened to the track? I guess I haven't been paying attention to the news. Are they closing down New Hampshire International? Rear bumper needs to be re-chromed, but again, not too bad. Some dents here and there. Yeah, for a car, it's not not terrible. Definitely could use some help here and there, but that would be an original car to just take to shows and just have it the way it is, or you could just spend the money, some money, and have a really good car. I mean, $1,100. That's these are cars at my parents' house. Oh, okay, that's very cool. Loudon, New Hampshire is where the New Hampshire International Speedway is. I know that at least for the past few years, or for quite a while, they did two races there, NASCAR. But I haven't really been paying attention to that or news lately, so I don't know. I don't know of anything that's happening with the track there, but definitely just smaller races. Look, complain too much. Oh, that's unfortunate, but you know, NASCAR is loud, and that's, in my opinion, absolutely, you know, insane. It's two weekends out of the year, or even 2 weeks out of the year if they're there for testing or whatever. The amount of money that I believe that track brought in, it's unfortunate they're not doing NASCAR there anymore. But all right, so what do you guys think of the AMC Rebel for $1,100? I would buy it. Actually, I'm actually considering buying it. Just kidding, honey.
No, hey, we talked about that already. It's something you want for a project, Car.
I don't know. There wasn't any interior pictures, so that kind of. Anyways, let's go with one or two more cars here in Massachusetts, and then we'll go check out Rock Hill, South Carolina. Yes, definitely lots of lost revenue for the area, and I do like the AMC Rebel. That was pretty cool. Let's see. There's something you don't see, and it's definitely not a Ford F-150. Mercury, or no, a Mercure, not a Mercury, a Mercure, which was the European, I believe it's a Ford Sierra that they brought over under a new name to try and get people interested in something other than a Ford. But we'll 85 Mercure. It's like XK or XR or something or other. Pacer, and then, love it. Gotta back some. Hey, Sean, thank you for being here. I appreciate it for as long as you did. Thanks very much. Have yourself a great night. And I might be able to be on your live stream Sunday, depending on whether I have to be in early for work on Monday. So let me know, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's go through these pictures. This is Mercure. Yes, I vaguely remember. I don't remember anyone I know actually owning one, but I remember seeing some pictures throughout there. Yeah, it's our XR4 Ti or something like that. There's a weird sort of a name on it. But yeah, this car literally was the Ford Sierra from Europe that they brought over and just threw a different name on it. Anyways, this one needs interior and turbo work, so not a car I'm going to be interested in buying for $2,500. But it's definitely a unique car, to say the least. 2.3 EFI turbo. I don't know if that's the same engine that they put in the Mustang SVO or the Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. I'm not sure about. You can definitely see in the shifter the European inspiration. Yeah, definitely needs a little interior help, at least the front seats. There we go. XR4 Ti. Yes, that's a mouthful. I do always like the spoilers on these things. Those are pretty cool. Ooh, boost gauge built in. Nice. All right, 85 Mercure, $2,500. I'm not feeling it. Looking at those pictures, but sure, let us know what you think. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to switch over to Rock Hill, South Carolina. All righty. Yeah, not my cup of tea. They're pretty cool back in the day. I don't think they held up particularly well. All right. We are now in Rock Hill, South Carolina, within a 100-mile radius. Let's see what they have for sale here in Rock Hill area. It's been a day or two since that Mercedes is another white Lincoln. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's take a look at this $1,000 South Carolina Lincoln and see which is better. All right. You got an 89 Lincoln Town Car with a 5-liter V8 moonroof. In 2019, purchased a property and found it under a roof for last 10 years. Recently added new battery, brakes, fuel pump, alternator, muffler, belt muffler, gas tank, exhaust system, keys and headlights, plus 4 new tires and balance. I think the value is here, especially in this low mile engine, 74,000 miles. Yep. Started and drove it a few hundred miles. Then I parked it and have not touched it since July. Tried to start last week, December 21, and it cranked, but didn't get all the way started. Maybe the battery is low. I haven't had time to fix that. So buyer likely needed to have trailer to take it away. Dash electronics work, but dashboard has a huge crack. Pretty yeah, not to be expected. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Yes. Driver's seat has a split plated with clean title, needs some work. A little more love for a big, fantastic lounge ride. All right, let's yeah, lots of new parts on it. For $1,000 that he's asking, I'm already really interested. White with another blue interior. Looks like it might be a CD player that it has in it. That would be something. Yeah, it's a compact disc player. Huh. Real wire wheels. Some tears in the roof. That's something that I would be a little worried about. Oh, for $1,000. Oh, so they want to, real crowd pleaser at a demo derby. Oh no, I would not. I wouldn't demo derby that car. That is way too nice. I would spend $1,000 on that. I actually think that's a better deal than the other town car. That's 78 Suburban. Let's take a look at this 78 Suburban. Runs, drives great. Needs some brake work. Brake. B-R-E-A-K. Sorry, guys. That's not how you spell brake. At least not in this particular instance. Small block 350, turbo 350 trans, shift strong, $2,000 or trade for a Toyota pickup. Yeah, no, I don't know. I would hate to see that car in a demo derby. Let's take a look through the few pictures. It's 150,000 miles, 78 Suburban for $1,260.
Find your Suburban, baby?
I don't know, maybe. I have to see how far Huntersville, North Carolina is from Tennessee. Doesn't have the barn doors, though.
That's all right.
I hate doing brake work, but for that, I'd probably sit there and do it. Wow, that is clean underneath. Could use some new body mounts, though. Those are a little crusty. That is a clean frame for something that's 70 or 41 years old, 42 years old. Wow. Bear with me for a second. I do have to send this to my brother. All right. I am. That is, yeah, it needs paint, and don't know what the interior looks like because they didn't have any pictures there. But the underside, wow, that is clean. And brake work for $1,200. That could be quite the ride. All right. You see anything you want to take a look at? Oh, Pinto Squire. Let's take a look at the Pinto. You had a Pinto wagon, didn't you?
Yes.
What color was it?
Blue.
Baby blue?
No, darker. Like a medium size. Medium size.
Sorry, talking to my wife. Did it have wood siding?
No.
Okay, this one does. All right, 80 Ford Pinto Squire, 100,000 miles. Going another direction with my banana bean. Okay, that's kind of an interesting thing. Let's look through the pictures. Not a whole lot on the description. Yep, that's a Ford Pinto. Got some pretty good rust there on the rear quarter behind the wheel, but that's pretty that's to be expected for late 70s, early 80s Ford. I like the I actually like the wood grain side on it. That's pretty funny. Could use a new steering wheel. That's got some pretty good cracks in it. Yeah, little jump seats in the back, little 4-seater. I don't know, for someone with big dreams of a maybe a oddball drag car or something like that. I'm not interested at $2,500, but somebody else might be. Not a bad car, but just not for me. All right. Let's take a look at this 89 Ford Ranger. We don't look at a lot of trucks like this. Let's see what you have to say here. Yeah, that's very true. That would be a really cool parts hauler for classic car restoration company, something like that. Not bad. Or are you talking about the Ranger? Anyways, let's go through this Ranger. 89 Ranger, $1,800. Not bad. XLT 4-speed, 2.9 liter V6 with over 150K. Runs and drives great. White with red interior. Good tires, good clutch, power steering, manual windows, well maintained and kept up. Very reliable. Cheap to drive and maintain truck. It's been in the family since new. Wow. Paint is original and worn. Interior is pretty clean, but does show its age from the sun. No wrecks or repaints hiding bad bodywork. Good run around truck, first car, or drive back and forth to work. Kind of hate to sell it, but Dad is getting too old to handle the clutch. Oh, too bad.
Oh, it's a manual?
Yep.
Oh,
Ford Ranger. Long bed. That does look like a clean truck. And that looks more, I guess that is V6. Yep. Definitely going to need a new seat for it. It's a nice truck. Dashboard is cracked. Rangers and small pickups are hard to come at. Tell me about it. I've been looking for one in decent condition. I'm more of a Chevy guy, so I'm looking for the for an S10. But to find something that's fairly decent is hard to find. I'm actually kind of liking that truck too. Huh. There's a lot of vehicles that I like, honey.
Yeah, I hear that.
Anyway, yeah, I'd be in this for $1,800. If I get them down to $1,500, that'd be even better. And I don't know that I would do anything to that. I would probably take the running boards off because that's the only thing that really scares me is vehicles with running boards. Because, well, here in Vermont, anything that had running boards on it always rusts the rockers out. I know it's a little different down in South Carolina, North Carolina, all that sort of area. But up here, running boards, no bueno. Nice looking truck. I would buy it for $1,800. 01 Mazda, yep. That's, I think, where new car companies have really fallen down is small trucks. They say that the Colorado and the new Ranger are small trucks. I've done the research. The Colorado is within inches of the same size as a square body, 80s, 70s and 80s square body Chevy pickup. Within inches here and there. So it's not a small truck. I would absolutely love for somebody to bring back a small truck like the Ranger, like the S10, like the B2200, like the Nissan hard bodies, anything like that. Even the Toyota Tacomas from back in the 80s, 90s, they really started getting big. Actually, when they had the small Tacoma, and they also had the bigger, it's like the four-wheel drive that got bigger. That's when it really started. Yeah, small trucks all the way. All right, we're getting close to our hour mark, so we're gonna do one more, maybe two more vehicles, depending on where we're sitting, and then we are going to call it a night. Hey, we looked at a Ranger. Let's take a look at this S10. All right, 85 S10 short bed, 86,000 miles. Wow. $1,500. Let me know. You can take it for a ride. Bought for son. Auto, two-wheel drive, 2.5, four-cylinder. So that'd be your Iron Duke. Short bed, no AC on this model. Heat works, standard, roll-up windows, factory, everything except fuel pump. Radio works, great tires, a lot of life left. Tune-up just done. New wiper regulators, new wires, plugs, oil, wiper blades, thermostat. Let's take a look through the two pictures. Trying to see if there's any real noticeable rust there. Nope. This is another one that I would buy for $1,500. Thomasville, North Carolina. I wonder how close that is to Parrottsville, Tennessee. Probably not close enough. All right. Let's go through. Let's find one more final vehicle to look at, and then we're going to call it a night. You find something, yell it out. Otherwise, I'm going to throw it out to the peanut gallery here at home.
Are there any Volkswagen Beetles?
No Beetles.
Fudge.
How about a hearse? You want to look at a hearse?
Yes.
74 hearse. All right. Look at this hearse for, yeah, definitely low miles. Yeah, you probably, yeah. That was a nice looking S10 too. Anyways, 74 Cadillac hearse.
Oof.
Last year of the hand-built hearse. Car has been sitting a while, has a 500 cubic inch V8. I put new tires on it to move it. Haven't tried to start. Have too many projects. $2,200. Let's take a look through the pictures.
Shiny.
Looks like they washed it, so that's could be some of the shine.
Is that the gas cap?
Yep, gas is right there.
Huh. Never seen a car with a gas cap in the back like that.
Actually, cars of this era, a lot of cars had them underneath the license plate. You flip the
Really?
license plate down. They were mandated on the side because too many cars were getting hit in the back. And,
Exploding.
yeah, not exploding, but it was if it got hit right, gas would come out. Yes, hearses are definitely creepy. I don't know that I would ever be able to own one.
No. Definitely haunted. Oh my god, is that a foot imprint on the bottom of it? Is it supposed to be like a
I
glove?
think that I'm hoping that's a glove. We're gonna say that's a
It
glove.
looks like it's supposed to be like a cartoon foot.
Yeah, right.
That dirt or rust?
Rust.
Oof.
Hey, it's a 74. That'd be really old. Almost coming up on 50 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know. $2,200 for a
No.
Cadillac hearse that may not
I like
run.
the rims on it though. Those are kind of cool.
Yeah, I like the wire. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Not wire, are they? Oh, they are wire rim. Ah, cool. Alrighty then.
No Beatles. It's a shame.
Not that I saw, but let me just do a quick. All right. Well, that is going to do it for us. Thank you. Hey, I don't even know I can't even remember what your name is. I'm sorry, but Lolytics, thank you for being here throughout the entire show. Very much appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed, and we're going to end this like we do all of our live streams and videos with dreams without ambition is like a car without gas. You're not going to get very far. God bless. Take care. Have a great Wednesday night, and we will see you Friday for Car Chat with Kip.